Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day it may be for you. Welcome to a video on trolleys, as we call them in the UK, or carts as you call them in America. I'm going to do a quick review today on a 2-wheel, a 3-wheel and then an electric 3-wheel. Probably an apt time. As I say, it's maybe something you guys are having to think about more, particularly in the US. Yeah, enjoy the video. Excuse the state of the lawn, it's a bit weedy, but that's what happens when you have kids and pets and yeah, don't have time to deal with it. Hopefully everything will be alright sound wise, fingers crossed. Let's get into it. So the first trolley we're going to look at today is the very simple 2-wheel folding trolley. As you can see, pretty compact, folds up nice and neatly. Very simple mechanism on this one. Simply pull it up, locking cap down, and you're done. Now from a bag connection point of view, it just sits in nice and easily. So the bag goes on. Now one of the disadvantages with this trolley, because it is an older trolley, this is one of my first ones, is it's actually, you have to put the clips around. I'm not going to bother doing the bottom one, but it does sit on there and it is fairly sturdy, but again, it's not the easiest to manoeuvre. You've got the secondary problem that you've only got 2 wheels, so again you've got to lift it constantly. Obviously I'm just using an old empty bag to demonstrate here, but when you've got the full weight of the bag in there, it can be it can be quite a tiresome trolley. So that's actually why that was upgraded. But yeah, again, nice and easy. You do have a nice little scorecard holder, some T points, and you can clip some balls in underneath there. So it's not a bad bit of kit. It's very simple. Price wise, yeah, very cheap. But yeah, there we go. So that's my old 2-wheel trolley. Nice and straightforward and simple. Fold down, away. So it's quick. It's quick and easy. Straight in, off the course. So the second trolley that we're going to look at today is a slightly bigger 3-wheel trolley. As you can see, still relatively compact in the scheme of things. A lot more weight in this one. That obviously gives you extra stability, especially when you're using it as well. So again, nice simple mechanism. There we go. That's up and that's locked. So yeah, you can see very straightforward, much easier to push. Let's pop a bag on it so you can see what that looks like with an actual bag. Advantage on this one, you've got bungee connectors, so obviously you don't have to faff around, it will just take your bag, top and bottom, so nice and straightforward, and that's bag on. Now obviously that does give you a lot more sturdiness, particularly over that 2-wheel trolley. I mean, you can see I'm picking the whole thing up with it on. Very nice and straightforward. You've got an adjuster here for the height of the handle, so you know, up and down, very ideal. A little bit of extra storage space in this one. You can put some balls in there. You've got a cup holder. Still got some T-mounts, scorecard and everything can go in here. Yeah, just a little bit better. And a built-in umbrella mount on this one, which being in the UK is, as you can imagine, it's quite a needed item. We do get a lot of rain here in the UK. So yeah, right, we'll just pop the bag off quickly. You can see I haven't been using this one for a while. I can't even remember how it comes off. Right, so let's bag off. And then again, just to fold down, it's just a 1-button push, put down, and we're off. So yeah, really nice, good bit of kit. A little bit more expensive, obviously, than the 2-wheel, but it is a lot sturdier, a lot heavier. But again, really good bit of kit. For you guys at the moment that are having to think about trolleys because of the issues in the US about carts, etc., this would be my go-to. I'm going to do a quick overview at the end of prices and everything, but yeah, this would be my go-to. You get your most bang for your buck out of that one. Okay, so lastly, to finish, the main event. So this is my latest trolley, my electric trolley. So you can see on the bag it's a Powakaddy. It does come with a nice bag. It's actually quite a thick, nicely padded bag as well. So it does offer some good protection to the actual unit for transportation, etc., which, to be honest, when you're dealing with a trolley that's worth hundreds of pounds, you do want that. Mechanism wise, so it's a 2-stage opening on this one, but you can see just how compact it is, particularly compared to those other trolleys, despite it being electric. So you've got a little catch there, one catch down, got a catch here, that opens up, lock it there, that locks there, and there you go, your trolley's up. So yeah, as you can see, it's fairly compact but extends to a full-size trolley. With regards to a bag, again, you've got your nice bungee mechanism here, so it's nice and easy to put on, very quick and simple, straight round. So it's even easier because it's just one clip straight round, and at the bottom it's more of a rubber band type affair, but it goes on very well. Obviously, from a sturdiness point of view, empty bags aren't great for demonstrating, but it's not going anywhere. You know, I can't pick this up because the actual trolley weighs about 13 kilos with the battery in, so it is heavy. Extras that you get on this one, obviously you've got your display screen here. I'll do an overview of all the things that you can do with that in a minute. Got a drinks holder here, umbrella mount here, you know, that's fully adjustable. I can undo it, put it at the angle I want, some T-mounts, and space to put a couple of balls in as well. So you do get everything that you need with this. I've also got the winter wheels as an add-on, which are quite nice. Obviously I did use those a lot. At the moment I've just gone back to the normal plain wheels. But yeah, great bit of kit. It is heavy, but having the motor makes life a lot easier. And you can see the battery down here just comes out very easy to charge, and it's actually quite a streamlined piece of kit. So yeah, it's very good, but it does come with its drawbacks. I'll show you a review on the display in a minute on a close-up. We'll look at all the things that does. From a fold down point of view, release there for the lock there, bring that round up here, got your catch there to bring the front wheel down, that locks in and you're done, it's down. So yeah, it is heavier, but it is very compact. I specifically went for the compact. Yeah, I'll show you in a second. The built-in GPS on it's very good. Walk up, sit next to your ball, turn on GPS, there it is, got your yardages, front, middle and back and everything. Okay, so we've popped the battery in now, and you can see the initial options come up there as play golf and settings. Obviously in settings you've got various features and functions. You can pair it, you can upload courses, you've got your default course, you can choose your distance, all that sort of stuff. We'll just come back out of there though, because we don't need to be in settings at the moment. Just got to scroll down to the bottom, one of the idiosyncrasies of it. But yeah, there's all sorts of things in here basically that you can use. So it's just going to save the settings quickly. Right, so we want to obviously say play golf. Now at the moment, clearly I'm not at a golf course, so it will find the satellites, but it's going to tell me my nearest golf course is over the minimum 999 yards away. I'll select it anyway, just so you can actually see what sort of options. But you've got basic settings on here. You've got your speed control, stop, go is the other function of that. You can go back into settings with this button, and on this side you can actually change to view the hazards on each hole. So it's quite a nice trolley, because literally you're walking along, you stop next to your ball obviously, you look down and you can literally, right in front of you there on the display, you'll be able to see your yardage from the hole. Now what I'll do is I'll have a look, I'll find a separate image, I'll pop that up as part of this video just so you can see what it looks like. This is relatively new to me, but then I do carry as well sometimes. As you can see, total miles there, I've only done 39 miles of this. It's got a lot of life left in it yet. But yeah, really good bit of kit, really nice to use, really smooth. As you can see, if I turn this here, you'll see the speed going up there on the left hand side of the display. I'll just lift it up off the ground, and if I press start, you hear the wheels engage, you can see them turning there, and then stop. There we go, and that's it. Right, I'll find a separate image to put up at this display. So that's the three trolleys that I'm going to look at today. I'll just do a quick summary on each of them for you, and I've deliberately left them folded down because actually pack-away size and transportation's often really an important thing. Yeah, you got your two-wheel, very small, compact still, longer, but you know, very easy to transport. Price-wise, £25, £35, so you know, $35, $40 is going to buy you something like that. It will do a job, it will serve a purpose. You will struggle if you're in the rain, if it's wet. It becomes boggy and it's not a nice thing to use, but it serves a purpose if you need it and if you're not going to use it long term. Three-wheel trolley, again, obviously we've talked about that, a lot more stable, a lot easier to push. You've got the brake on it just to stop it. Price-wise, I mean, these are anything from £90 to £120, so $115 to $150 is going to buy you a decent one of these. This is sort of a non-brand one. There's some good ones out there, the Cube or the Powakaddy version of the Cube, but they've just bought licensing rights. Click gear's pretty good, although the brake can be a bit dodgy on the click gears and it doesn't feel necessarily quite stable. But the click gear and the Cube are much smaller and compact than this and much more lightweight. So if size and space is an issue, look at the Cube, look at the click gear, they'll do you a good job. Then obviously last but not least, we've got the electric trolley. This is a Powakaddy C2i GPS. Powakaddy and Powakaddy are really the only manufacturers. I went with this one because I wanted a compact. My wife has actually got the Powakaddy S1 with a lithium battery. Very good bit of kit, very straightforward to use, very simple. Again, I love the GPS being built into this and I use it a lot. As you saw, I've not done a lot of miles with it yet. In fact, the wheels that are on there now is the first time when we do eventually get back out that I'll be using those wheels. I've been using the winter wheels up till now. But yeah, again, price-wise, I mean, that's a £700 trolley plus the extras that I've got on there. So in reality, it's going to take you to over £1,000 with up towards £1,000, but you know, $1,150 is what you're going to be talking about basically for a trolley like that. But it does come with a 5-year warranty on both the battery and all the equipment on it. So, you know, Powakaddy is standing behind what they've made, and yeah, I think they've released a good product in it. So that's 3 trolleys I'm going to look at today. If you've got any questions, I have got some more trolleys somewhere. My wife's got an old push trolley and things as well. If there's anything you want to know, you want me to review anything else, give me a shout, let me know. Thank you very much, everyone.